Hey, what's up everybody? Tobin here. Today I'm going to show you how we touch up antlers or how we completely recolor antlers on any deer that we're working on. If they get miscolored or lose color when we're in the process we use on them, or in this instance in a dead head that's been outside in the sun and been sun bleached for a while, I'll show you how we do it. It's super easy. I'm going to show you how to take this and turn it into this. So that is a dead head that a customer of ours dropped off. It's probably, it has to be last year's deer, so it's about a year old at least. Probably died, you know, somebody may have shot it, who knows, but it died, and it sat out in the woods through the entire summer, and those horns are very, very bleached by the sun. So I wanted to show y'all how we touch them up real quick, super easy. But first, we've got some other things to do here in the shop. I was gonna take y'all along. So y'all stay tuned to the end, we'll show y'all this part. If you don't wanna see what else we do here in the shop, you can fast forward, but we've got 2 hogs and a whole bunch of deer to work on. We gotta get those skinned. And on a recent video, we showed y'all our maceration tank. And the deer that I put in there on that video, I'm gonna pull those out real quick and check on them. Should be really fun, so y'all come with me. We're actually getting some rain here in North Texas, believe it or not. Wish I could smell this. So that's one of the heads. Those are ready to be taken out. And we're gonna go in a pot and simmer them. So we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna set up a little pot out here. There's 4 deer in there. If you didn't watch that video, go back. It's a previous video here last few weeks. Showed y'all how that tank works and everything about it. Go back and watch that video if you want more information on it, but that's the tank I use. And these 2 hogs that we're gonna skin later are gonna go in that tank. So, all right, we're gonna get set up to do that. And then we got a few more things to do after that. Got the heads cleaned up, and we're gonna simmer them for an hour or 2 while we're working on these other heads. And they should be pretty much done and ready to whiten after that. They're pretty clean. So we're gonna start taking care of these heads, and then when we get done with that, we're gonna show y'all how we clean, how we touch up horns. It's hard not to say that.
Do it. We finished.
We finished.
You still said alright.
I always want to say alright guys or something like that. So, okay, we finished.
Okay.
Got all these heads soaking in water, and we're going to get started coloring the horns on this deer. So, on a complete recolor like this, we wrap the actual skull with saran wrap to prevent getting any stain on the white bone. This lady right here, my beautiful assistant, has worked really hard on that head for it being a dead head. She's worked really hard to get it white over the last week or 2, so we don't want to get anything on there. So she's about to wrap it in saran wrap, and then once she does, all we're gonna do is use stain to color it. I promise you, you can buy like recoloring kits and stuff, but I've done a lot of deer like this, and my wife's shaking her head. You will not be able to know that it was colored with stain. It will look very natural when we're done.
So a question came up from a subscriber about what do you do if you get stain on the skull? And the short answer is, if it's just a little dot, a lot of times you can use the peroxide cream with the Q-tip and put it on there. If you've got bigger than dot, you'll have to re-whiten the whole head.
At least, yeah.
It will not be, it goes deep quick and you can't even scrape it off.
The easiest thing is just don't get it on there.
Well, I told them, I said, you need to go slow and
very
minimal at a time.
And like sometimes I've had it just a little dot get on there, and I take it and scrape it with a knife, and it comes right off, and you never see the scrape mark. and you never know. But then other times, like Shannon was saying, it soaks in and penetrates really quick. So, all right, you gonna wrap it?
Yeah, I didn't know I was the designated person.
Yeah, she's wrapping. I'm gonna go outside and wash off outside where we were working. So
I didn't know I was the DD.
DR. Designated DW.
Rapper?
DW.
That's where. I was like, DR, what does that mean?
I was thinking rap, like you're gonna bust a rhyme.
I'm about to like get down. I don't know a rap though.
Look how many blades we've used.
I know, and we got to figure out a way to get rid of those.
Yep.
Just pretend like we just started this video. I forgot to hit record. It's just using saran wrap. I think we get this at where do we get
Walmart, and it's just it's what you use for packing. It's not like saran wrap in the cooking section. It's
packing wrap.
Packing wrap. I'm gonna start coloring. I'm going to start at the base of the horns with Q-tip. Just using I'm gonna take off with a brush here in a minute, but I'm just using the Q-tip right here so that just to help prevent getting any right here around the burrs. All right. Take the paper towel and just wipe off the excess. It's only going to take on so much of the stain, and then the rest will just sit there pretty much. So
what you doing now?
So I'm going to leave this fan on it. There's a lot of moisture in the air, so it's going to take a while for that to dry. So, but as you can tell, it looks good, and as it dries, it will look even better.
It'd be fun to show you what it looks like with the white skull.
Yeah, once we cut that saran wrap off, and the white skull will make it pop, make the horns pop. So leave it like this probably all night, and then come out here tomorrow. I'll catch back with y'all tomorrow. We'll cut the saran wrap off. Hopefully the stain will be dried. Show y'all the finished product.
Oh man, I was gonna save the day for you.
I'm stumbling my words. I'm tired. All right, y'all. Next morning, cut this plastic wrap off this dude and see what it looks like. May not be able to see it on camera, but there is still a little bit of yellow in that head, and for it being a dead head, it's not uncommon. That blood dries into the bone, and it turns it yellow, and it's very hard to get it out. But how about those horns? They got a little shine to them now. I'll probably go over them with a paper towel and see if I'll knock some of that shine off of them. But I think all in all, turned out really good. I think that customer's gonna be really happy with that. That's something they found, and it's kind of cool to bring it back to life for them. You know, like I said, I think I've done several deer like that, and I think that's for me, that's, you know, as good as anything else. You know, like I said, there are color kits and stuff like that you can buy, but you know, I've had really good luck just doing it with that stain. If anybody is this is just about any color will work. A lighter color. This is provincial, but we've also got some stain pens right here. Let's see, both of those are, one of them's dark oak and one of them's provincial. What's that one? Dark walnut. So we use those to touch up around the bases of the antlers. Those pins, you know, if we have some discoloration from, you know, when we're simmering them, boiling them, power washing them, whatever. So, well, hope this video helps y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Comment below. Let me know, what are y'all doing? Y'all doing your own heads? Y'all trying to start a little business? What do you got going on? Love to hear from y'all. So, thank y'all very much for watching, and we'll see y'all again.